guys, I'm Domenica, Program Director here at the Kung Fu School. I hope you guys had a great experience at your tour. I also hope you guys take some serious time to go through this video and the packet we gave you at the end of your tour. Now, if you didn't get a copy of the packet, there should be a link at the bottom of this page, and you can just print that off. Now at your second lesson, the instructors are going to go through an evaluation with you and make sure we answer all your questions about the program and all of that. So if you could please finish going through this video and make sure you go through those questions we talked about on the packet. Guys, so what would be most helpful if you guys could go through this packet, as we mentioned, as a family or with anyone who's part of your decisions for the program. That could be transportation, that could be financial, anyone who you discuss things about your child or your own, help you make those decisions for yourself as well. So please go through and answer these questions. Now the questions are here, again, as we said, to discuss as a family. So if you'd be helpful if you could write down those answers as well, okay? Because when you come in for your next class, we're going to go over and hopefully answer any questions that you come up with too. So for a child, what we want you to do is go over and ask them what did they like about the class, did they like the instructor, did they enjoy the environment. Also ask these things about yourself, what you thought about the program as well. Discuss what benefits you're looking at for the program. Obviously, we do some kicking and punching for fun in that, but mostly our focus is on developing confidence, character, better learning skills, better self-esteem, higher self-esteem. We really focus on protection, but we do it more than through the punching and kicking, but being self-aware of what's around you. Ultimately, we create better leaders in here, we create better students, we create better people who succeed better in their careers and in life. So talk about that and talk about what you want to get out of the program, what you are looking at specifically for your family in the program. Now, also look at the class schedule. Make sure that you can average a couple of times a week. And we have a curriculum that is structured so that every couple of months we do have a graduation, so you want to average 16 classes before this. Sometimes you'll come in more, sometimes you'll come in a little less. Next is the Rochester Kung Fu and Fitness Creed. Read through this and discuss it with your family, not just the words, but the meaning behind the words as well. Make sure that they are right for your family, and make sure that our 7 virtues work for your family as well. Talk about goal setting and follow through. Our program is structured with a curriculum so that it takes approximately 3 years to get to your first degree black belt. Obviously, most people who achieve their first degree black belt go on to earn their second, third degrees, and so forth from there. But really talk about goal setting and that follow through. We're running a school, so it's more like an elementary, middle, high school, college. Not really, it's evolved, so it's not as much like a month-to-month activity or a seasonal recreational activity. So just sit down with your family and make sure that you look at your follow through and your commitment for that program. Now, most kids who enroll end up with their mom or dad doing class with them. It's certainly not a requirement, but it is something that we highly suggest for the families. We find the families who train together, they are better with their mental retention, they pick up the material faster, it's the ability to push each other, and we find that the amount of fun that they have even increases more. It's one of those few sports activities that you can actually do as a family. So think about that and see if that would work for you guys. We would love to have you guys come in as a family. The last thing, at your second lesson, I said we're going to go through an evaluation and we're going to explain the structure of the program. We're going to go over everything from class schedule to tuition. What we'll be doing is also finalizing our enrollment. Now we do require, as I've mentioned, to have all the decision makers there when we do discuss that, so the parents for the children and anyone else is part of that decision, whether it be transportation, financial, or anything else. So if you could please try to make sure you find a time that we can have everyone there for that lesson, I would appreciate it.
My name is Jamie Cruz, and this is my son Ryan Cruz. We signed up for the Academy probably 2-3 months ago, and it has been amazing for him. He has come really far in the short time that he's been here. He's grown a lot of confidence, and it's been really helpful with him being able to earn his stripes. Kind of gives us a little carrot to dangle over his head while we're at home, and gives him a goal to go for, and it's really working out well for him. He's become kind of a different kid, not only at home but in school as well.
My name is Tyler Ollis. These are my sons Nolan and Beckett. We started here at Rochester Kung Fu and Fitness mainly as an activity to, get the boys off the couch, and then as they did it, I wanted to step in and do it with them. Sifu Paul and Jalga Domenico were more than welcoming to me, and our 3-year-old daughter does it as well. It's been a great way to, like I said, get us off the couch. Get us off the electronics, and we practice Kung Fu together. Boys make healthier choices. It's a reward system, and working towards gaining their next belt. It's something it's brought us all together. I found that myself personally, it's after a few years of not doing anything but, work and fatherhood, it starts to wear on you, and it's been a great way to get me off the couch myself and off the electronics and continue to work and make myself better, both physically and mentally. It's helped teach the boys confidence. They're more respectful at home. They, without us having to ask, they do things like clear the table, help with chores. They keep their room much cleaner than they did when we started.
Hi, my name is Jalga Brian Signorelli. This is my son Jalga Ian Signorelli. We've been coming to Rochester Kung Fu and Fitness for the last 6 years now, and it's been quite a journey. I can remember the nervousness that I had the first time that I ever got out on the mat with my son, and doing it as a family was instantly awesome. We never looked back after that. We've been training every day together since day one. And the Kung Fu School has helped us immensely, both in our leadership skills, our athletic abilities, and everything else. I would recommend the leadership program to just about any family looking to extend their child's home values, discipline, respect, hard work. I've seen my son come a long ways through these teachings that we do with the leadership. At school, he's much more actively involved. He's a good citizen.
This is Fiona.
Fiona comes to school here at Rochester Kung Fu and Fitness. We started her to help her with discipline, self-esteem. She really loves it. We're seeing a lot of good improvements in her, and we hope to see her get her black belt in just a couple of years, and really highly recommend this school.
I love Kung Fu.
We came to Rochester Kung Fu Fitness for training, structure, and education, and we found all that here. And it overlaps in the home of seeing increases in him asking to do chores around the house and be a more busy part of the family. And we would recommend this to our friends and family.
I'm so proud of her. She has just really blown us away with how much she's focusing and what she's accomplished. Every time I come to a lesson, I'm so proud of her just to watch her try. And what we really like about the school, and a big deciding factor for me to have her in leadership, is watching the students that help instruct the classes. And it's just amazing to watch their poise and their confidence and their level of responsibility. And that's what we're hoping for our kid here.
Short. Hi, my name is Patricia Carney. I'm currently a blue 2 belt here at Rochester Kung Fu and Fitness. I really enjoy this program, and I'm so happy I found it. I committed to black belt about 2 years ago, so I'm about 2 years away. And one of the things that's really keeping me going and keeping that commitment to black belt is the support of all the instructors and staff and all of my peers, Kung Fu brothers and sisters here at the Academy. They really made it a fun experience, and every time I'm so thrilled just to come into class and work with them and get better at Kung Fu and better at life.
All right, my name is James Poole. What's your name?
My name is Jazara Poole. My name is Jayana Poole.
Now, what brought us to Kung Fu, believe it or not, my two daughters here actually was enthusiastic when during COVID, and they seen up doing practicing in our tennis court. So a couple months later, they signed up, and now we're here. And then as I was bringing them into practice and stuff, they kept nagging at me like, hey, join. You're here every day with practice. So I came about, believe it or not, now I'm here.
I say before making the commitment to the program, we saw Latrell, just a regular teenager, it had a bunch of different interests and a lot of different things. But since then, he's become a lot more determined and focused, I would say. He gets very excited talking about Kung Fu, practicing his Kung Fu at the house, and is really interested in showing others what he's learned along the way. If we had to choose again to do it, it would be a no-brainer, definitely. His attitude is done a complete 180.
Yeah, I think he has made a great transition from basic to leadership, and he's actually also training to become CIT. Again, his commitment is strong. He comes, he practices, he tries to go through all the classes and stays for hours beyond his class, so he really enjoys it. Everyone sees he's trying hard. Everyone can see his commitment is recognized. He doesn't like the attention, but he still gets it. And he's very helpful. He will help correct someone, or he'll help train someone. He has a friend who comes over to practice his Kung Fu moves with him. I think it was a great move. It was the right decision, right?
Yep.